we have organizations which have accumulated power in ways which are hard to detect, unconstitutional, and go completely against every aspect of the republic. And this exists as like a cancer.
Yes.
And so that cancer is so powerful, it doesn't want to give up. And that's kind of ways right now, to include the current president, right?
That's right. Well, let's talk about disclosure. Disclosure's already happened. The
Yeah,
Navy revealed the Tic Tac
yeah,
video under President Trump, December 19th of
right.
2017. That was the opening of the curtain. President Trump actually revealed the alien presence during this period of time between his two administrations. He was on Joe Rogan's program, and Joe Rogan brought up UFOs, and he said, "Do
Yeah,
UFOs exist? And do aliens exist?" And President Trump just gestured and he said, like this, and he pointed up there, and he goes, "Yeah, they're up there, they're up there." And he didn't want to talk much more, but as far as I'm concerned, that was presidential disclosure,
right.
because
Yeah,
I never recognized Joe Biden as the president of the United States. That was a farce.
right. Oh, I agree.
That he escaped a communist coup d'etat that
Yeah.
happened in 2020. So we're
So,
lucky to be
yeah, no,
here,
no.
and I'm
I spent
disappointed
time
with the
investigating that. I agree.
situation with the war in Iran. But um, okay, so where do you want to go?
Well, I think we've covered
I'd like
everything
to
we
talk
wanted.
about the letter, and
Please, yeah, go
Einstein
talk
and
a little about that,
Oppenheimer.
and then yeah, we'll close off. So please
Oh, except
continue
for
with
one
the letter.
thing. There's
Yeah,
one thing, very important thing.
yeah,
Okay, just finish this up.
yeah.
I believe that Oppenheimer and Einstein betrayed the human race by recommending the drawing of a pact, a secret pact with the alien presence. But the
Interesting.
worst part of it is that they assumed that these aliens were the return of their old gods. Einstein and
Yeah,
Oppenheimer were both Jewish, and they assumed that these entities were the return of the old gods of the Old Testament, the Elohim, and that we should accept them as those gods, and that we should submit to them for tutelage, that we should trade settlement rights, ranging rights, human resources in exchange for technology, but
yeah. It's
submit to
all in the
them
letter. They talk
for
about all that. Yeah,
tutelage. That
yeah.
means
They talk
that
about
we would become their students. Exactly, exactly. And that's an important, for me, the most important point, which reveals exactly what's happening. And this obsession of the Israeli state and Netanyahu with building the third temple, which is anathema. Building the third temple is against the will of God, as expressed in the Gospels. Jesus cleaned it out.
right.
The third temple is just a butcher shop. It was a
Well, let me
heinous
ask you that
place. It
question
must
then.
have stunk to high hell.
So yeah,
And
so on that point,
now
Robert.
this body wants to reestablish that cult.
Yeah. So there seems to be a difference within the context of the Jewish state between Zionists, who sound like Einstein and Oppenheimer, and the Jewish people who just want to basically be left alone and live. And so, because the Zionist elements seem to be really wanting to push towards this third temple and things related to that. Would that be accurate?
There's a contradiction, irreconcilable contradiction between